Last time on the Derelict.
Boss, you may want to get up here. Well, looks like we've been detoured in our sleep, and we're much deeper out than we should be.
Mission Detour, Derelict Colonial Craft Adrift. This last 4 check-in points. How to send you out. You're the closest.
5 times the standard, plus overtime and deep space differential.
Goddamn, there's a lot of movement.
Hell on this thing!
Are they testing us?
What? It's moving!
It's trying to get in my suit.
Just throw it. Hang on, Six. I got you.
Is that it? Do you really want more? Yeah. Good point, but why am I always right? Testing us would make sense, and would be frightening.
Because that would show a level of intelligence in them that we need to be careful about.
And if they have a plan, they enacted it to lure someone here to bring this ship.
We need to find a terminal before they try again. Corporal, any thoughts?
Well, if the ship was built logically, then there's a terminal in the infirmary.
Alright then. We need to make sure we're aware of this blood situation. We need to be mindful and make sure we don't come into skin contact with that stuff. Doesn't look like a good idea.
The gravity may be some basic facilities, but not much else. I doubt I can open the doors en masse. I'm gonna have to either manually open each one or go for an override that may cause every door in the ship to lock down all at once. Either way, the security system hasn't kicked in. We're in for a pain in the ass of a trip. Coming up on the infirmary, Commander. Looks like Jackson Pollock meets Caligula. Classy.
Let's get in there and to the terminal. There's nothing in the mess hall other than half-eaten food and now a liquidated frog, thanks to the sergeant.
And walking right into the infirmary with a door covered in blood isn't high on my list of things to do on this trip, or any other trip for that matter.
It's fine. We may learn what's been going on in this ship in the infirmary. We'll check the records quick because right now we're at a huge disadvantage and I want to settle up before we go any further.
The Derelict will be right back after this.
You keep going. I catch up.
Desert Eagle, when you absolutely need to kill a motherfucker.
Well, here's the terminal. Now, let's see if she'll boot up. Come on, baby, sing me that sweet mechanical song. Shit! Well, half shit. Power levels aren't very high here for whatever reason, but we shouldn't have any real issue accessing the computers for the records or the override for the doors on the entire ship.
And if we can't, can you give it a boost?
Yes. I have some access here. It looks like we can take the stairwell up at the end of the hall to the morgue a couple levels below us. then lift up to the bridge, then once at the bridge, find out exactly how infested this ship is, find out if the colonists are safe from cryo, and decide from there what we want to do.
The lift by the morgue has power?
Yep, different circuit from the rest. Being the morgue uses the particular lift for processing.
Can we get back to our ship from the bridge then?
It's actually a straight run from the bridge to right above where we cut into the hull, literally cut a hole into the floor panels, and we'll have to jump down one level right at the airlock.
And that's our plan.
Well, that was certainly louder than it should have been.
Could have done without the announcement of where we are, Corporal.
It's not going to take them long to figure out what happened to us and where we are now. We have movement, large group making its way to us.
Anybody else uncomfortable with all the bodies lying around as we prepare to face off against some unknown threat that's been stalking us since we got here? Just me?
I'm not sure about the integrity of these doors. I doubt they're made to withstand large creatures slamming into them over and over.
Don't look now, but our bodies in here are starting to break down.
Look out!
Looks like we're headed to the morgue for another reason. No access to the records here after that fight. Everything's destroyed.
No worries, I downloaded all the info in my soup before.
Before you announce to the entire ship full of hostile life forms exactly where we are?
Yeah, before that.
There's more to this situation than we've been told, and we need to find out what exactly. If they're keeping this many dead in the infirmary, that could mean the morgue is overloaded, and we can't just ignore the bodies anymore with these things. They seem to gestate in any body they can get into, alive or dead. While it's quiet again, let's get out of here and move to the stairwell so we can head to the morgue for its lift.
Do we really need to go to the morgue?
Didn't you just tell us that's where we need to go?
Well, yeah, but...
Yes, we really need to. For starters, that's the only way to the cargo bay access. Then there's the information we're gonna need. I'm not going any further in this ship without knowing what they are, why they're here, and what exactly happened. There weren't many of them, so either they were testing us or they haven't gotten to the Colonials in cryo yet. And if they haven't, we can still save them, and they're in the cargo bay.
Motion. Right on top of us.
Against the wall.
What the hell was that?
That was a warning. We need to investigate whatever that is before we tow anything.
Doesn't sound like they want us going where we're going. Could they be trying to stop us from going to the Colonials in their cryotubes,
or they could be trying to stop us from finding out what the hell actually happened here. That would be my guess.
They're just animals. How can they think of something so strategic like cutting us off from the info we need?
Whether they can or can't isn't how we work. If there's even a fraction of a chance that they could think strategically, we're gonna go forward thinking that is an absolute certainty.
Wait. What do you mean, investigate? We need to leave.
So, Brave, how did you even get into the military in the first place?
My mom wrote a note. Listen, we just had a massive steel coming flying at us. Something is here and made it pretty clear that it doesn't want us here, so why don't we respect its wishes and split? We got the pay half the pay already, which is more than we normally make.
I'm not getting a whole lot of information, Commander. We have heat readings, we have movement happening on and off all around us. No matter where we go, we could be walking into something unpleasant.
And now they tore up the stairwell. Our original path is gone now. The stairwell leading to bridges down there crumbled to a mess with whatever was thrown at us.
So plot the detour. What are we looking at?
According to the maps, the only way to get to the bridge now is to use the lift through the cargo bay, and there's a separate power source down there too, so the door leading into the cargo bay and the bay itself has power due to the safety system to protect the colonists in their cryotubes.
And it's not a straight path. We're going to have to try and get to the next floor down, then we pass the morgue, but if we can't get through that level, we can take the stairwell at the other end to the cargo bay, and then the elevator up to the bridge, correct?
Then that's what we're doing. And let's make it quicker than we're moving here, okay? I feel like we're sitting ducks.